How to use snapshots in GoHighLevel. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain snapshots, how to use them, how to create custom ones, and also how to use templates and also share them. So I'm just going to try to cover pretty much everything that you need to know. But first, if you want to get a 30-day free trial for GoHighLevel instead of the default 14 and also some more bonuses, you can just click on the description down below and follow along the video. So let's just go and get back to the video. So first, what is a snapshot? Basically, you can say it is a all-in-package sub-account that you can just go in and send out to people. So let's say you worked hard on a specific sub-account that, built a great website template for it. You built a great funnels, automations for it, also pipelines, you name it. So basically, the skeletal approach or body of your sub account is going to be the snapshot that you can send out to people. So obviously this is going to be all included except for the data. So the contacts are not going to be included in these snapshots. Your your opportunities, the leads, everything is not going to be included, but the actual skeleton of it is going to be within that snapshot. So, and in order to actually access the snapshots tab, what you want to do is first switch to your agency view. You don't want to be in a specific sub account. Just switch to the agency view from the top left here. Once you do that, you simply just want to go and click on the account snapshots tab here on the left panel. In it, you're going to find the snapshot templates that you can actually use. They are pretty much pre-built templates of sub accounts that you can use and basically share. For example, this one, the first one, is for a car rental agency. You can just go and click on create sub account and use that as a snapshot. And you can also obviously view your shared snapshots. So every snapshot that you actually did end up sharing, you're going to find it in here. Same goes for imported and also my snapshots. So the ones that you have customly created, or if you want to create a custom one. So this is what we're going to do in this video. We're just going to create a custom snapshot and show you how to share it and how to actually set it up. So how do I actually create a custom snapshot? Now, if you just go to my snapshots here, you can just go and click on create snapshot. But this is just going to make you pick a specific sub account that is pretty much ready. So creating the snapshot, actually the template of the snapshot, everything what's inside of it, is basically setting up a sub account completely. So you just want to either switch to an existing sub account that you have, or you can just go ahead and basically create a new one specifically for this snapshot. Now in my case, I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. By the way, all of these are just test dummy sub accounts, so I'm just going to use this one. So once you actually enter your sub account, what you want to do is just adjust every single aspect of it that you would want to add to the snapshot. So the dashboard, you can just go ahead and click on edit dashboard and adjust it to however you like. You can just go ahead and set up your opportunities and pipelines. You can click on this, click on pipelines, and set up the different stages and so on, how many pipelines that you want to actually create and everything. So the view of the pipeline and opportunities, you can feel free to change that. You can go to sites and automations and basically set them up also and have them ready for basically to be captured in the snapshot. So again, like I said, a snapshot is going to be including everything in a sub account, excluding the data in it, which is, the contacts and so on. So make sure you basically set up a specific sub account. In this example, tests, as you can see here on the top, is the one that we will be using. So let's say, or pretend that I have completely set up this sub account to be perfect for the snapshot. What do we do next? We just go ahead and go back to the agency view is the first step. Next step, just go and click on account snapshots. And by the way, the template of the website is also included in the snapshot. So just you can actually know. So again, just go and click on snapshots. Then from here, just go and select my snapshots and click on create snapshot. Now you can just go in and give it a name. So I'm just going to name it test snapshot. And now all you need to do is basically select the sub account that you have set up to become this snapshot that you want to create. I have said snapshot a lot in this video, but anyways, just go and select it and click on next. And now it's basically just going to build the snapshot for you. And here you go. You have an analysis of every single asset that you have within that sub account, and you can choose what you actually want to be included and what you don't want to be included. Now, if you want it to be all included, you can just go and check all of them like so, and it's just basically, select all. But you can even, do it individually. So for example, you can just go in and set up, custom fields. You can see we have 29 specifically, contact detail views. Obviously, like I said, the actual contacts themselves are not going to be in there. It's just the different views, the different dashboards that you have. What else? We have the documents and contracts is going to be there. So let's say I don't want to share this one. I'm just going to go ahead and toggle this off. We have funnels and websites. Again, like I said, the template of the website is going to be included. Knowledge bases, pipelines, review settings, and tags, and so on. So you have all of these things. Now, some of them are 0 out of 0. This is why they're not picked for me, because the sub account that I've chosen is pretty much just brand new. It doesn't really have a lot in it. So double check everything. Make sure you don't add something that you don't want to share. For example, the one that I just did, which is the documents and contracts, I don't want to share that as a snapshot. So I just removed it, but it's obviously up to you. Once you're happy with it all, you can just go and click on create. Okay, so it may take a little bit of time depending on how large your snapshot is, but once it's actually done, what you can do now is basically share it or even sell it if you want. So what to do now is just go to account snapshots, go to my snapshots, and you should be able to find it as you can see. Again, make sure you name them properly because you're going to be able to identify them only by the name. So yeah. Once you click on the 3 dots right next to the name, you're going to find settings, copy snapshot ID, share snapshot, which is the, how to share it with the others. And you can have different options in doing so. I will get to that in a little bit. You also have sell on marketplace. And this is basically just going to prompt you to basically sell it and add a price point on it and so on. But let's say we want to actually share these snapshots. So you can just go and click on that. And you're going to have, I think, 3 different options. The first one is get permanent link. This is going to be more like if you want to add a link to YouTube. You basically built a template or snapshot for viewers. You want a permanent link for it. You could just go and generate a permanent link. Or you can even do, okay, this is more than 3. But anyways, you got a one-time share link, email share link, agency restricted link. This is going to be only for specific agencies that you select. So even if somebody else got the link somehow, they're not going to be able to access it if they're not that agency. You also have, sub account restricted link, same goes there, and also marketplace share link. So just pick whichever one that you want and click on get link, and you basically just go into copy it. So with that being said, this is basically the overview of snapshots, how to create them and how to set them up and share them. So hopefully you found this video to be informative and helpful, and for more information, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you for watching.